Welcome back, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest tonight is best known for her roles in American Horror Story and Scream Queens. She now stars in the new horror film, The Blackcoat's Daughter. Please welcome Emma Roberts. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
That's an absolutely beautiful dress.
Why, thank you.
There's embroidery on there. What is that?
Little planets and moons.
Oh, that's really lovely.
Yes, thank you.
But I'm not surprised because you're something of a style icon.
Why, thank you.
Well, you know this, right? There are like blogs and Pinterest pages dedicated to like what you're wearing on any given day.
I have seen those. I'm very flattered. I've been obsessed with fashion my whole life, so it's surreal to see myself on that stuff.
Well, one fashion icon to another. What do you make my look? What? Why the laugh? I don't understand. That was a bigger laugh than I expected to get. What do you make my look here?
I think you look amazing. I think you should have an eyewear contract.
What do you mean?
I mean, you wear glasses so well. You should be the face of glasses.
Yeah. Well, I wear them for a purpose, not just fashion.
You mean those actually, you need those to see?
I actually need these.
I
these
thought you were wearing
attitude.
those for fashion.
No, this is because I can read the words in the little
thing
thing
over there. Well, I think they look really good. See, if I had my own show like you, I would wear a different pair of glasses every day. I would.
Give it a shot.
Oh, wow. You really do need these.
You see? Put those on.
Do my eyes look bigger? Do I look...
wow. If I had glasses on, I could tell whether that looked good on you, but I imagine it looked fantastic.
Yes.
Anyway, you don't need glasses?
I feel like I'm starting to while I'm reading lately, but I don't know if I just want them, and so I'm like having psychosomatic symptoms because I want a cool pair of glasses. I'm not really sure, but...
Okay. Now, we first knew you from Nick. You know, but after Nickelodeon, you've done a lot of horror. You've done American Horror Story, you've done Scream Queens, and now you're doing The Blackcoat's Daughter, which is again a terrifying horror film.
I know it's been.
Why are you trying to scrape the Nickelodeon off of you with these?
Do you know it's been accidental, which is everyone that knows me is like, you do so much scary stuff and you're terrified of everything, and it's like I woke up one day and I had been in a movie called Scream and on a show called Scream Queens, and I don't know how it happened. I really don't. And American Horror Story, I don't know.
So do you go to scary movies yourself?
I do, but it's like a production if I go to a scary movie. Like my girlfriends know they're gonna have to come to my house beforehand. They're gonna have to sleep over after. Like it's a 2-day affair if I'm going to see a horror movie. We have to have a nice breakfast the next day that's light and fun. You know, yeah.
Watch that video of the girl hugging the water heater. That actually helps.
I was getting teary-eyed at that.
Isn't that amazing?
That's a good one to keep in my back pocket after I see a scary movie. I'll just be under the blanket watching that.
Now, obviously, I'm going to go see this movie because you're a friend of mine now. But I really don't like scary movies. I went to go see World War Z with my daughter, and I pulled my neck.
I thought you were going to say you left, but
No, I literally pulled my neck going this, like that.
Well, I took my sister is 16, my little sister, Grace, and she came with me to the premiere, and she had to leave. She was like, I love you, but I'm out. And she left.
Wow.
And I was like, Grace, what are you doing? And she goes, I'm really sorry, because this movie is scary. I mean,
it's super scary.
Well, when I read
Even though I've seen clips of it, and that has scared me. And that worries me if the clips scare me.
Yes. Well,
okay.
when I read the script, I was terrified, and it was one of those scripts that I read and I walked away from. And then it slowly seeped back into my brain and kept me up all night. And I was like, does this mean I should do the movie or I shouldn't? I don't know. I can't sleep. I can't think. But I did it.
We've got a clip right here. Can you set up what's going on here? It's a very, you can't?
I can't. No, I'm kidding. I can't say too much.
Okay.
But basically, my character Joan kind of goes on a bit of a road trip with this couple, and you're not really sure why or what their relationship is. And so this is kind of one of the first interactions between Joan and the husband character. So it's a little bit odd.
Jim.
Are you going to Portsmouth too?
No, not exactly. Linda and I are headed to the town just before it. We're going to Bramford. Do you know Brentford?
When do we leave?
What's that?
When do we leave?
I would not go anywhere with you.
I just scared myself.
Are scary movies scary to make? Because good.
Not at all. Actually, one time I literally was doing American Horror Story and I had blood all over me for this scene, but I forgot because that became the normal. So I FaceTimed with my sister and I was like, hey, what's up? And she was like, ah! And I realized I had blood all over me. And she was like, you can't just FaceTime someone like that and not give them a warning.
When I'm watching a scary movie, if I want to calm myself down, I'll remember that they had to take a break so the union guys could go to lunch.
Yeah.
Now, you also got, I understand, you're a big reader, which is good. I love books. They're one of the best ways to learn things. You started a book club?
I did.
And this is your advertisement for your book club. I got to say, not a lot of reading going on in this photograph. So how does one become...
It was a reading break.
A reading break. So who's in your book club and how can I join?
Well, it's called Bellatrist, and we have a website and an Instagram, and our first book is South and West by Joan Didion, and it's basically my best friend Kara and I started it because we love to read, and we feel like there's just a common misconception that millennials don't read, and I find that not to be true just from all of the book posting I do on my Instagram. People are always asking for lists and wanting to talk about it, so we wanted to start a site that we could actually talk about the books that we want to read with everybody else.
It's an online book club. How do I discuss it with you?
Instagram Live.
Oh, I didn't know.
We do it on Instagram Live. We're also going to be doing it on the website. So basically, you can send in questions and participate with us that way.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll be looking for you.
Great. And I'll be wearing my glasses. I'll be looking for you, too. Well, it was lovely to meet you.
It was
Thank you so
lovely
much
to
for
meet
being
you.
here.
Thank you.
The Blackcoat's Daughter opens this Friday. Emma Roberts, everybody. We'll be right back.